Okay, I'd like to welcome all of you to our weekly opportunity meeting. We do this every Tuesday at 9:30 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. It's not our normal way of bringing people on board to our community, but a lot of people love it that we do this once a week so they can gather as a group and see other people. Know that you're not alone in doing this opportunity. But most of us are just sharing that video I just shared and then having a conversation, and that usually leads to people seeing that we have multiple ways to gain, and why wouldn't they want to take advantage of that? Just to recap, okay, kind of like three ways to gain at this point. Okay, one way to gain is you can uh, take advantage of the opportunity of accumulating our coins. We have two currently. One will be opening up on Thursday. So at 9:30 p.m. on Thursday, we're opening up the $100 pool. And so you'll have an opportunity to accumulate some coin as early as Thursday. And when you look at let me just go the three ways. Three ways to gain. One, accumulate the coin and there's definitely opportunity to gain there. You can get your own personal AI agent working for you, and the AI agent will be constantly be upgrading and being able to do more and more things for you to make your life better and find ways to increase income for you and all that. And the third way is to participate in our pools. We have four pools in pool funding. You can scale your way up to the highest one, the $1,000. So we got the $1, $10, and $100 pool. Currently, the $1 and $10 open. The $100 pool opens up on Thursday, and early next year we'll open up the $1,000 pool. But as you scale your way up, you can take a very small team of even like just four people and move your way all the way up to the $1,000 pool with them. And with four people in the $1,000 pool, that could be $1 million a year in cash flow for you, positive cash flow. Let's take a look at our website real quick. Sure I'm in the right wallet here. Change that to there. Okay, this is our website here. Okay. So you can navigate the different pools here from the $10 to the $1. Okay. $1 to the $10, and then soon the $100 pool will be available. To participate in the pool funding feature, you're receiving and sending USDT. Okay, USDT doesn't go up in value, it doesn't go down in value. One USDT coin is always worth one US paper dollar. So you don't have to worry about fluctuation on your income there as you participate in the pools. Your website is just an accounting system. No money is coming in or out of the website. This is just, understanding what is happening with the funds sent and received based on your account. So basically, in the $10 pool here, every time you make a payment, you're going to get $10 worth of PFB. Okay, that PFB is going to season in your account here for 90 days, and then automatically that amount, whatever the amount is, that amount will be deposited on the 91st day directly into your wallet. Okay, you don't have to do anything special, it just happens automatically. So, um, obviously by you making a payment every day, you're getting an equal value in something that's going to, it's got a great deal of upside potential to be worth more in value in after 90 days of seasoning. And your referrals, when they make their payments, those payments will go directly to your wallet. Okay. No middleman. So the second that they send the payment, it arrives in your wallet in a flash. And so if you're in the $10 pool, you make a $10 payment. And let's say in this case, I got two referrals. As they make their payments, those payments go directly into your wallet. And the history of that shows up here, as you can see, to and from tells you where the money's going in and out. Back to the $1 pool, same thing is true there. Every time you make a $1 payment, you're getting $1 worth of our $1 pool coin, which is PFI. Okay, PFI. You'll see all that here. 91 days later, that amount gets deposited into your wallet automatically. And you can see all the people paying you here on the transaction history. Okay. You also have information about your referrals here. Okay. You can click on any one of your referrals to pull up their profile. It opens up their profile kind of like this. You'll be able to see their contact information so you can reach out to them. And then also you can click on your sponsor, right? So your link to your sponsor leads to your sponsor's profile. Okay. And there you go. That's how the account works. Very easy, straightforward. And the best part is that you don't have to worry about asking for a withdrawal because the money never left your wallet. The wallet that you hold in your possession is holding your funds, and only you have access to your funds. So no one else can get in there and take anything out. And you don't ever have to ask for permission to get paid because you got paid instantly every time a referral made a payment. You are getting 100% of that payment. So it's almost though you have a stockpile of coins to sell, and every time they make a payment, your referrals are getting coins, okay, that are seasoned for 90 days, and you're receiving a USDT payment. So you're getting an amount of money that won't go up or go down. It's the same amount, so you don't have to worry about fluctuation on price on the income you're receiving. And you can have as many referrals as you want, okay? And they'll show up here. So let's talk about the coins for a moment here, okay? Turn my camera back on. Okay, we're good. So let's say I buy a coin at let's say it's $2,000. Let me use Brett. You got your hand up, Brett. I'm gonna wait for your question in a minute, but I'm gonna ask you a question, okay? So you can
Go for
unmute.
it.
All right, so
Yeah,
let's say you make a purchase of coin and the value of the coin when you purchase it, it's $2,000. Okay.
correct. Yeah.
Okay. Maybe you buy $5 of it, you buy $100 or 500, doesn't matter. But the price when you bought it is $2,000 when you made the purchase. Okay, lock that in. We're good?
Yeah.
Now let's say that you decide to sell the coin, when it doubles in value. So basically, let's say the price goes up to 4,000. Okay. So
Hmm.
we can call that you doubled your money, or we can call that 2x. Am I right?
That's 2x. Yeah.
But what happens if the coin value goes from $2,000 to $20,000? How many X is that?
That's 20x.
Nope. 2,000 to 20,000. Simple.
Correct.
Oh, 10.
2,000,
10.
18.
10.
18.
10x,
10x.
10x, right?
Yeah. Yeah.
Because 20,000 is 10 times bigger than 2,000, right?
Correct.
10x. Okay.
Yeah.
So right now, all of our coins are really kind of at bottoms. We've seen our coins into the hundreds of thousands already, and they're all at nice bottoms right now. But we expect before the end of this month for us to be able to reach certain targets. So on our $1 pool, we have the PFI coin. Our target price that we want to see it get to before the end of the month is $500,000 per coin. So that's going to be way bigger than a 10x. Okay, way bigger.
Oh, yeah. Yeah.
PFB is our coin for the $10 pool, and we expect that to go to $1 million. Okay, and again, way bigger than 10x. This month. We're in the beginning of December here. So by the end of December, we should be able to reach these targets. And I'll explain why we're so confident about reaching these targets in a moment. The third one is the $100 pool. It's PF mystery letter. So you'll find out what the mystery letter is on Thursday night at 9:30 p.m. You'll be able to get the coin on the day it launches. certainly an opportunity to do better than 10x because we also expect that coin to reach a value of $2 million. Okay. $2 million. And that's just going to be a crazy ride because for it to go from wherever it starts, a couple $100, whatever, where it starts, all the way up to 2 million is going to be huge in its very first month. Okay. So the reason we're so confident is because we've been very good at keeping the supply of coins that are circulating in the market. Okay. What's available in the market, that supply is extremely, underline the word, extremely tight. Okay. Very, very little coin. So here's the thing. If the people that have the coin don't want to sell because they don't want to just double their money, they want to get into these higher 10x or better, right? Before they,
100x.
yeah, there's potential there. And so if that's what you're after, then you're going to wait until the price gets to the target you want it to get to and wait for it to stabilize at that target. And that way, when you go to sell, you get to enjoy the full benefit of hitting the target and enjoying the opportunity to gain. You don't have to sign up a single person in pool funding to take advantage of that way to gain. How does that sound, Brett?
Oh, yeah, that's
So,
awesome.
so even if you don't sign up anybody ever in pool funding, you have a great way to gain just because of how our system works and you can take advantage of our coins. And our coins are contributing towards our long-term plans of building value in the world and the things that we want to do. And we'll talk more about that in another meeting. But we do offer 3 meetings a week where we talk about these things, okay, every week. We're in the opportunity meeting right now. So let's talk about what's, handy and what's going on right now. So 3 ways to gain. You can gain by accumulating coin, and the opportunity to gain is very, very strong right now at this particular time. It may not be this strong by the time we get into January and February, but it'll still be a great opportunity to gain because what will happen is we hit our price target and then we're going to go into a range. Okay. So the early range for PFI is going to be 250,000 to 500,000. Okay. And again, how are we able to do that? Keeping the supply tight and having a community that understands the benefit of holding coin and not being too anxious to trade it back and forth, right? It's better to hold
Exactly.
than to trade. Okay. Wait till it gets to, a mature point before you maybe take some profits or whatever. So PFI, we expect it to go from a 250,000 to 500,000, and that'll be the range for a period of time, maybe for 3 months of the first quarter of next year. PFB for the $10 pool, we expect that to range between 500,000 to 1 million. So our price target for this month is 1 million. So we want to hit the target, and then maybe it will slide back down to 500,000 and go back up to 1 million and kind of range from there. And
Yeah.
it may this range could be as every week. It could make million, 500,000 back to 1 million all in a week. Okay, just because of how we control the supply and we're creating demand. So as our community grows bigger and bigger and bigger, we know we are creating demand for the coin. Okay, and we're about to experience explosive growth now that we made these changes about a month ago. Everything is now set for explosive growth. And the next way to gain would be obviously having your own personal AI agent. So for an additional $30 a month in USDT, you can purchase having an AI agent working for you monthly. Okay, so for every month that you contribute $30 to the R&D fund, research and development, you're always going to end up with the latest and greatest version of an AI agent. Now, if you compare what people are paying for the same value of what we're presenting in our very first version of AI, which is going to continuously improve, most people are paying about $300 a month for that. So $30 is a bargain. But you do have to be active. So we require you to be active in at least one pool. So you have to be active at least in the $1 pool at the very minimum. So for $60, the $30 R&D fee and the $1 a day payment that you make in the pool by staying active, and then you're good. You're accumulating coin and you have an agent. And if you then bring in people, the third way to get paid is help us build the community, grow the community, and we have lots of tools and resources to help you do that. okay, including this meeting, for example, then you can, every time they make their payment, they're making 100% of that payment directly to you in each of the pools that you're participating in. What if you just had two people in the $100 pool with you, Brett, and they're paying you $100 every day, and you're paying your sponsor every day $100? What's left over?
$100.
You got $100 a day. How much is that in a month?
That's $3,000
That's 3,000 a month. That's just two.
extra over and
Yeah,
above what you're doing.
yeah. So that a great way to gain there, right? Now,
Yeah,
if you had four in the $100 pool, that would be wow, that'd be $9,000 a month, right?
9,000. Yeah.
Okay.
Plus the point.
Yeah. Plus you're accumulating coin and you're gaining there. And who knows what else you're going to have your AI agent doing? But there's lots of things the AI agent can do to go make money. Okay. So there's really only your imagination is the limitation on the capacity for that to go, that's what's going to happen. We're in a revolution right now. People are going to figure
Yeah.
out that AI can work harder than you. And it
Oh
doesn't
yeah.
sleep, it doesn't take breaks, it doesn't go on vacation, it can work around the clock and do anything you want it to do, So, and we'll be teaching and training you all how to take advantage of those features. So there you go. That is our opportunity presentation. Okay. So now we're going to enter into the what we call the Q&A portion of the meeting, where you can interact with me as the creator of Pool Funding. You can certainly ask me anything and I'll respond. Okay. And there's no dumb questions here. So if you feel free to speak out, even if you just don't want to ask a question, you just want to make a comment, contribution, that's also welcome. So Brett, you've got your hand up. What's on your mind?
Yeah. So there's a few people that are on this call that maybe have never been here, but down in reactions, that's where you can actually raise your hand to and do all the things that you need to do to communicate. I just wanted to mention that because when I first jumped in here, I didn't know where that was. So
Got it.
you can raise your hand through reactions down in the bottom of your little ledger.
Yeah.
The question that I have to ask is something that's actually very important for contacting people, and you shared that with me, Ace, is that uh, it's the what is it, documentation? Uh, it's better than communication, or how did you put it exactly?
Yeah, documentation beats conversation.
Yes, beats conversation. And so I had that happen today. As soon as I put some documentation and some facts out, the people said, "Yeah, absolutely, we're in." And
Yeah,
so some of them
people
are on the
people
call
want
tonight.
evidence. Yeah, they want evidence.
Yeah, they want evidence.
So
So I
shout out
guess
to
the
them.
thing
Who
is
are
that
who are they? Who's on the call that you've invited?
Les Poor, and I think my nephew is on the call as well. I'm not 100% sure, but
Hello, Les.
anyway, the thing is that that's what we need to do is to get people is got to be excited, and that's the only way this is going to work is excitement. So I guess it's more of a statement than a question, but
Sure.
can you expound a little bit on that, like how to be excited?
Yeah. Well, listen, guys. It is very exciting what we're doing. So naturally, it shouldn't be hard to be excited about something that is exciting. Uh, what we're doing is we're elevating the individual. Okay, we're empowering them. We're doing it in mass. So we're giving people at the ground level, at the individual level, power that they probably never seen before. By accessing leverage. Okay, when you're accessing, for example, our coin, okay, and you know that the supply is tight, and you know that most of the people holding the coin are not interested in selling, then that gives you an advantage in the market. That knowledge, right? That puts you in a position that you can gain. So you can leverage the fact that the supply is very tight. When someone purchases $10 of our coin, the value doesn't go up $10. The value actually goes up quite a bit more. Would you guys like me to demonstrate that?
Yes.
Okay, let me, let,
Yes.
let, let's go to documentation. So this is the documentation proof, right? Let me prove what I just said. Okay. Let me move to a different account here. I'm going to use my AI testing account. All right, so right now you see I've got 0 PFB in this wallet right here, right? Okay, there's none there. So let me buy $10 worth of that. Okay, I'm going to use the USDT to make that purchase. And I'm going to use PancakeSwap to do this. Okay. Some of you can do it easily just by using the swap feature inside of your wallet. But I have found, I don't know, maybe because I'm in the Philippines or something like that, it seems to be working better when I use PancakeSwap. So this is where the money is, the liquidity of the coin is in the exchange called PancakeSwap. That's where the liquidity is sitting. Okay. All right. So let me
So
check here. I'm going to check the
Ace,
address. Go ahead.
you're really doing this right now, right? Like live.
Yeah, and it's being recorded. Yeah.
Okay. No, but I mean, what you're doing is a trade. You're doing this live.
I'm doing a trade.
Yeah.
Okay. So this is the, see how it ends here at E84B. Okay, that wallet's already connected. Okay, so I don't have to worry about connecting the wallet, but I may need to connect the PFB. So I'm going to need to get that PFB address. That's not what I want. Let's go to home, how to import PFB. I want to grab that. I'm going to go to step 5 where I can get the address, double click on it and copy it. Now I'm going to take that and I'm going to go to my Pancake and I'm going to put in that address. Now it
And that
recognizes
address you did is personal to you. Each person has their own PFP address.
it's not. This is a contract address. It's universal for everyone on the planet.
Oh, okay.
Because I grabbed it from here. So, this is static, right? This is not different for every person. This is on the homepage of our website. How to import the PFP token, right? So I've got the token already in the wallet here, but I want PancakeSwap to recognize the token. Okay. So I wanted it to recognize it. So there it is. It recognizes it and I click on it. So I'm going to do a transfer of $10 to PFB. Okay. Let's check the price. Okay. So I'm going to refresh my screen here. So this is PFB. And let me open up a Word document real quick. File, new document. All right. And we'll minimize this window. Put it over here. Okay, we go get that price. So 37, I'll just refresh it again real quick. So 37,785. Okay, so 37,785. Just to demonstrate the leverage here. Okay, so that's the current price. Nice little low there. Nice little, buy the dip, as they say. It's an opportunity to buy the dip. Buy $10 of it now. So I'm going to put $10 in. And we're going to swap it. And confirm swap. And I'm going to confirm it on my wallet. Flipping the Pancake. Okay. Swap complete. So you'll notice now I actually have some PFB coin. I need to just refresh it. There you go. It was 0 before, now I got 00026. That's what $10 bought me of a coin that that's where we were. 37,785. Okay, we'll refresh that. It didn't change the price per se. $10. All right. It sometimes it lags. Let me take a look at another one here. Refresh. All right, so it did go up a little bit here. So there's different versions of the software. This is version 3. This is version 2. Sometimes version 2 is a little laggy. 37,785. And go to my Word document. 3775. So that $10 didn't change it there. Crazy thing is I've seen it change it by $100. I've seen it do that. This time it didn't on version 2, but on version 3 we can see what happened. If we zoom in. So $10 made it go from, on version 3 it was holding the price at 37,294, and it moved the price to 37,608. So that $10 made it actually move like $400 on version 3 of the software. So that's the thing. But $100 will probably show up a little faster on the version 2 of the software. A little disappointed it didn't move it, but it did move on version 3. All right, so I hope that helps you guys understand that the kind of leverage we're talking about here. With a very, very tight supply, that puts a lot of pressure on the price going up, right? When there's a lot of supply, then that puts a lot of pressure on the price going down, right? But right now, all the pressure is pointing for the price to go up. At this moment, we expect it to go up quite a bit, and we expect it to move very quickly. All right, so that takes care of Brett. Thank you for your contribution, Brett.
Thank you.
Dean, you had your hand up a minute ago, but you took it down. Did you have a comment or question?
I did. Hey, man, how are you, Ace?
I'm doing great.
Doing great. Me
Good
too,
morning.
brother. Hey, man, I don't really have a comment. I just wanted to give a testimonial
Love
and
it.
just say, man, as somebody who's been around here now for, I don't know, 7 months, going on 8 months, we've sat back and watched how Pool Funded went, and everything you've ever said has always come about, and we're making money, man. I think in my personal account, I have at least 4 referrals going on 5. Every one of them at least have one. We're extremely looking forward to tomorrow night and launching out the $100 pool. Been dealing with Ken, our sponsor. Ken's an awesome, awesome sponsor. And man, we're excited about where it's going. We're excited about where we came from. We're excited about where we sit. And so I just wanted to say thank you, Ace.
You're welcome.
Go funding, and let's get her done.
Now, in that time that you've been with us, you've seen the coin values go up and down, up and down. So, can you recall 7 months ago what the price of like PFB was back when you joined? Do you have a memory of it?
Man, I know it was pretty small back then, and then we climbed way up, and it's been up and down. But dude, I've been in crypto a long time. I'm in crypto right now. It is crypto season right there.
Yeah.
What up? I'm heavily invested right at the moment, but I'm excited about the coins. I'm excited about, what is it? PF what?
Yep.
It's
Tomorrow. Yeah, it'd be Friday for me, Friday morning for me, and Thursday night for all of you. So
yes,
about 48 hours from now, about 40, maybe 47 hours from now, we'll be launching the $100 pool, and you'll have a chance to get in on the launch of the coin and buy early.
Yes, sir. We're looking forward to that, Ace. Thank you.
That's very exciting. And
yeah,
but yeah, if you got 4 or 5 people, then you're making $40, $50 every day in positive cash flow from the $10 pool, right? They might also be sending you $1 each on the $1 pool. A lot of people are doing both,
Oh,
right?
yes, yes, sir.
So you might be making $11 every day from each of those 4 or 5 people. And then when we open up the $100 pool and they join you there, they maybe you'll start getting $111 every day from each of them. And
Yeah.
you're only sending out yourself, you're only sending out 111 every day, but now you have an unlimited opportunity to gain on the number of referrals that are paying you. Okay, so and it all goes
Yes.
direct to you. What do you think about that feature about the money goes 100% directly to you, and
Oh,
you don't
it's
lose any
a
of it?
major deal because we've all been in these companies that want to ride you for 30 days. They want to think of every reason they can think of not to pay you. And here
Mm.
we don't have to play that game. We only need a handful of people. And that's one thing I can say is even the people I have already found their first one, going on their second one. And so people are breaking even right off the bat. If you put any effort at all, it's not that hard. And there's some, like you say, Ace, between the AI agent, some of the marketing stuff that's coming up, there's fixing to be massive, massive growth in the pool funding family. And we just can't wait, man. We're excited.
Well, it's definitely exciting. This time is a very exciting time. We're right at the end of the holiday season here. Wrap it up by the end of the month here, the holidays. We'll be blasting off into the 2025 with a bang. So,
Yeah, yeah. Well, and right now's the time to go to work, man. If you
yeah,
want to go to work right now because
this is it.
January 1 is coming around. And as soon as January 1 hits and everybody gets their credit card bill, they'll be like, I gotta make some money.
Yeah,
So it's
yeah.
it's good times, man. It's good times.
There you go. So let's see. I got a question from the chat here. Let's see. We won't be able to buy whole coins of the $100 coin on Thursday, correct? If you come, if yeah, you won't be able to buy a whole coin, right? Because there's only going to be one coin issued. So the answer to that question is correct. You are correct. Because we're going to just only have one coin in the circulating supply for probably its first 3 or 4 months. So, and that's why we fully expect that to just shoot right up to $2 million, which are the pricing of our coins is, in the crypto space, we're doing things that have never been done before. People have never seen what we do, but we want our price as high as possible because that's where the leverage is, right? And most opportunities in the crypto space are kind of looking at keep the coin depressed as low as possible for as long as possible, right? And then a few people will gain when it spikes up on a pump, you know. But we don't want just a few people to gain. We want everyone to gain, right? So our strategy is different because we want the impact to be good for everyone, not just a few big whales. Okay. All right. David, you got your hand up.
Yes, I do have questions, but there was also a question within the chat above the one that you answered
Oh, okay.
regarding the equivalent of $100 worth of coin. Let's say if you have 100 USDT and you're buying PFP, how much is that? Like an 0.0005 of a coin or what? I mean,
Yeah, I mean, it depends which coin you're talking about, but like, in the example of $10, and we could just if I can open my wallet again. Let's see here. $10, I was able to receive 0.0026, right? So 0.0026. So double zero, that'd be like your 1%, 2%. 0.00 is less than less than 1%. It's like a tenth of a percent, 20th of a percent of 1%, right? And then I've got 2.6. So 0.0026. So on a percentile basis, it's a teeny bitty tiny fraction, right? And everybody gets to get a piece of the coin, okay, at the teeny itsy bitsy part. And by the time we've reached price stability at these very high prices, where, like I said, the range on PFI, quarter million to a half million. PFB, a half million to a million. And the new coin coming out, PF Mystery Letter, that will be $1 million to $2 million range. So it's going to go up to $1 million, go up to 2 million, down to $1 million, up to 2 million, down to $1 million, that kind of thing. We can expect that as we move forward, because we're keeping the supply so tight and we're increasing the demand on this exponentially. You know, we're at the point of explosion right now. So
Take some water, sir.
yeah, so basically $100 would have probably got something like instead of 000, it would have been 00. So it would have been a 0026.
That's great. I hope that answers Miss Rosalie's question.
Yeah,
Because
yeah,
we don't know if
Rosalie.
it was a $10 coin or dollar coin or the $100 to be on Thursday coin. And you
Asking
did
for
say
the
48.
$100 pool, for the $100 pool to join, if we can buy at how much the value of $100 pool, how much coin we can get if we are buying that in $100.
Yeah, you're
So
going to be
I
buying
think
it on
I
the
can
market. It'd be market value, which is going to change every couple of seconds on the day of launch. So there's no like set value. So it's not everybody's going to get the same price, Rosalie, tomorrow, or not tomorrow, but on Thursday when we launch the new coin. Be market value.
Okay, sir, got it.
Everybody's going to get the address, the contract address, everybody that shows up to the Zoom call, and we'll do a recording. Everybody that shows up will have the address at the same time. And then it's going to be a frenzy of everybody's going to be making a purchase. So you'll be purchasing at the market value of whatever, you know, whoever's got the fastest fingers, I guess, you know. That's what's going to
My
come down
AI
to.
is faster than your AI.
There you go. I hope that clarifies it for you, Rosalie. Debbie, did you have something else besides Rosalie's?
Got it, sir.
Okay.
And Rosalie, it's very important to realize that the goal for the maximum gain is to hold and to hold a very large percent. You might want to take a draw. If you're earning $100 a day, you might want to take $10 or $15 a day, but you don't want to be getting the 2x now a week later or a day later or a month later, when in 6 months or 3 months or whatever the time frame is, you can get 10 to 100x. So you want to be sure that you're the best thing for you to earn is to hold it.
Right. That's exactly right. All right.
Hold on for dear life.
That's right. That's what HODL stands for. Hold on for dear life. Okay. So we've got Ken Russo's got his hand up, one of our great leaders here. Hello, Ken.
Hey, Ace, back to the question about purchasing the whole $100 coin. I don't understand why somebody could not purchase the whole coin. Would you expand on that a little bit?
Yeah. So basically, when the liquidity pool is set up, a certain amount of coin goes into the liquidity pool against a certain amount of USDT, right? So you have a pair, right? So that you have a trading pair. Okay. So if no additional liquidity is added, right, then even though there's like there's going to be 100,000 of these coins, there's going to start out with 100,000 coins, but only one coin will be in the market available, which would be the initial liquidity, and nothing more will be added so that we can hit our price target, $2 million.
Maybe share the specific example of what's going on now with the $1 and $10 pool as you're
Yeah.
talking about the future of the $100 pool and what it
Yeah,
will
I've,
be.
I've already illustrated that, David, so thanks. But yeah, the price has been going up and down for, all the two coins that we've had. And so we've already seen like PFB, for example, reach an all-time high of 320,000. PFB, when we launched it on January 4th of 2024, so earlier this year. And in the first week, it went from, I think we started with liquidity about $100. So like one coin was worth $100 USDT. That's where it started. And by the end of the first week, the coin value was over $10,000 in the first week. Within the first 6 weeks, the coin value went up to $64,000. And then it came kind of back down to about 30. And then it went back up. and then ended up making another high above 100,000, and then it ended up going down and back up to 200,000. So we've seen it move like that because the supply is so tight. So right now we have about circulating in the market about 2 coins circulating in PFB on the $10 pool. But there's only going to be one circulating, for the first 3 or 4 months. We want to get to the target and then go from there, up and down, up to 2 million, down to 1 million, up to 2 million, down to 1 million. And that way, there won't be any one person with so much power over the entire community. This is what I see as a problem in most crypto opportunities, is the few have all the power over the whole of the community, right? And they're referred to as the whales. And then everybody's kind of trying to watch what are the whales doing and try to figure out mysteriously what they're doing so they can kind of take advantage of it. But then you're guessing and you don't really know. We're offering a better strategy. We're one that's going to be better for the whole. So you're going to be a sort of a small well in a sense, in the fact that you can get in on the first day, Ken. So by buying coin on the first day, that's probably going to be the lowest price you'll ever see for that coin forevermore, right? That answer your question, Ken?
Yes, thank you.
All right, you're welcome. Dale from Denver, miss you, buddy. How you doing there, Dale? We got how's it going there? You got your hand up. Figuring out where your mute button is. You can unmute. There you go.
Sorry about that.
There you go. Hello, Dale.
All right. All right. Hi. What's the progress of the Leads Done For You Now programs?
We're expecting to have those all filled by the end of the week. So technically over here it's Wednesday, over there it's Tuesday, and we expect all leagues to be filled by the end of the week.
All right. Wow.
Yeah.
Thank you.
You're welcome. Yeah, so we had a lot of programming to do. And I think we've got the right, code in place in order to just, whack them all out and get them done. So how many signups did you pay for?
Total counting Pool Match Me 3.
All right, so you're going to get 3 referrals because you paid for them, $50 each. Not a bad deal.
Not a bad deal.
All right, thank you for being patient on that. But yeah, there were some unexpected things that kind of created a couple of delays. But now we're going to get it done, and then we can just keep it going fast after that. The whole point is, just anybody who wants that, take advantage of that, they can just pay for it, and then in the near future, the next week or so, they're going to get their signups. My goal is the day that you pay is the day that you receive your signups. That's the goal. Okay, just know that's always been the goal, but now we're about to achieve that goal. Okay. Thank you, Joe, for being one of our early adopters of our paid sign up program. All right. Well, I don't see any more hands up. We've been here for about an hour, almost an hour. So I think this is a good point to just wrap it up. So for those of you that are just joining us and you're brand new,
motorcycle is found.
And this is the first time you're ever taking a look at pool funding. Maybe we've blown your mind away with some of the things that we're claiming, right? Because at this point, it might sound like a bunch of claims if you're brand new looking at this. That's where we hope that you dig into the documentation, because documentation beats conversation, and we can back up everything we're saying with that kind of documentation. We can show you, that this is real and it does work and it has been working. And as of about a month ago, we've made it so much better. We have made huge improvements on how we operate. And so with the recent improvements, the new and improved pool funding is ready to blast off and be, probably by the end of 2025, it's going to be one of those household names, and AI is going to help us make that happen. So AI is a big part of what we're doing. It's a revolution. We realize that as far as products and services go, AI is probably one of the hottest trends that you could ever take advantage of. And if you don't know much about AI, go to YouTube and just take a look around, and I'm sure you'll get excited after one or two YouTube videos where it tells you AI can do this and AI can do that. But when it comes to like, you can have an AI salesperson, just to give you an example. The software we're using has the capacity to actually phone people, dial phone numbers, real phone numbers, call people up on their phone and talk to them in a human-like way where people are surprised they're even talking to a computer because it sounds so human-like, right? This is the level of the technology now. So it has a conversation with them, and it can do that times like 10,000 simultaneous dialogues, all where each dialogue is very accustomed to, it listens to what the other party is saying, and it responds in a human-like way. So every conversation is unique. So AI has the capacity of having 10,000 unique conversations simultaneously. That's huge, right? So that's way more power than anybody needs right now. But that is what we're offering. And the capacity here is huge. What can it do for you? Well, yeah, it can promote pool funding, but it could promote anything. You just give it a little bit of
Plus,
training. Go ahead, Brett.
they can talk to each other, right, Ace? They could talk back and forth.
Yeah, that's going to be the next layer to this is that everything's going to be kind of AI at some point. Your refrigerator will be smart. It'll recognize when you need food, and it'll just go ahead and buy it for you. And the AI drones will deliver it to you. It's just, that's the world we're turning into here. You know what I'm saying? So, but right now, AI to human conversations are actually can be even more pleasant than a human to human exchange. AI knows how to get to the point and get the job done, but do it in a friendly way. So it's amazing how far the technology's come when it comes to verbal communication with humans. And yes, it can even do video and other things. And so, yeah, only your imagination is the limitation on what this tool can be, and you can have your own customizable AI agent working for you. And then, as we keep enhancing its capacities on what it can do, you'll be able to you'll get access to all that without ever having to pay more for it. Price will always be the same. You just get a better and better version as every week passes. So, yeah. David, you got your hand up again.
Will it be able to recognize or dial the Google Voice or Skype or WhatsApp home phone numbers, or only pretty much mobile numbers, or what? And only in the US, or
At first, it's going to be able to call, like a telephone number, right? But later on, it will have the capacity to engage applications. You know what I'm saying? But because Skype would be an application, not a phone number per se. But a Google phone number is a real phone number. You know what I'm saying? So so yeah, it can do text messages, it can email, it can do that. But the version one, it's we're putting that out there now. So version one, is going to be less than version two. Version two is going to be better than version one, but you just get the enhancements. You won't have to do anything, nothing to download. You'll just log into the website, pull funding, click on AI, your agent will pop up, and you'll just engage it and tell it what you want it to do. So that's how it works. All right, guys. So thank you all for coming to our opportunity meeting for pool funding. An exciting time. We're going to end the year with a big explosion of growth, and next year is just going to be, yeah. A year from now, people will be like, yeah, everybody's heard of pool funding, right? So you're at the point where nobody's heard of pool funding and right in the front of that explosion. So you couldn't have come to an opportunity meeting at a better time. All the pioneering that's behind us, the hard work of laying a foundation, that's already behind us. We have that now, and we're ready for explosive growth, and you can be a part of that by joining us. So we encourage you to get back to the person that invited you to be here And it just takes about a minute or two to fill out a simple registration form, and you can go from there and take advantage of it, any one of the 3 different ways that I talked about today on how you can gain by being a part of pool funding. All right. So again, thank you for all for coming. We like to end this with a goodbye. So we can all unmute now and say bye. See you later.
Thank you.
Bye, everybody.
Bye. Bye,
Bye,
everybody.
Good night,
We're all
everyone.
excited.
To the
Bye.